What's going on, everybody? My name's FOXSOL, and I'm coming back at you yet again with another Guilty Gear lore video. Today's video, we will be discussing the one and only, that man who wants to be president, Chipp Zanuff. So without further delay, let's get started. A former biomechanical drugs trafficker, Chipp grew up as a troubled youth who struggled to live life on the streets of America. Chipp often sold illegal substances, such as biomechanical drugs, which act as a highly addictive steroid. Addicts have glowing green eyes, increased strength, muscle mass, and uncontrollable anger as a result of their abuse to many other addicts and corrupt organizations like the Mafia. So Chipp had become an avid dealer. Chipp's job was not a safe or comforting one, and soon he gave in to the enticing mind-altering drugs that he sold for trade. Business had been going as usual, but it seemed to have a complication that had put Chipp into a situation that led him fleeing from the Mafia. Chipp's life was shaping up to be short and brutal, as he had become outnumbered and it seemed death was going to come early to him. But as if from nowhere, his pursuers quickly dispatched, and in front of Chipp stood a man clearly different from the others. He revealed his name to be Tsuyoshi, and his next words would change Chipp's outlook on both life and the sins he had committed. Tsuyoshi offered Chipp into his care, which he gratefully accepted. To clear the youth's mind, as well as start a life of honor repentance, Tsuyoshi trained Chipp in the arts of ninjutsu basics, to which he quickly adapted. This training honed not only Chipp's body, but his moral center and his spirit, and helped him cast away his dark past. He became a fan of Japan, and his knowledge of its culture remained rather shallow, and he often misunderstood vital elements of it in an attempt to become more Japanese. Tsuyoshi and Chipp both lived peacefully together during this time. It wasn't until an assassination syndicate ordered Tsuyoshi's killing. Chipp, filled with rage, attempted to pursue the culprits responsible. Chipp entered the Second Order tournament to carry out his quest for vengeance. This is when Chipp had been confronted with the one named Justice. During his path of vengeance, Chipp had believed that even though Justice was evil, she deserved a second chance, just as he did. He left soon after, spending all the time up. After witnessing the death of Justice, Chipp vowed to protect those in need. He heard of a self-aware gear with a 500,000 world dollar bounty on its head. He then set out search for this gear in order to assess the situation. Chipp had set forth, starting off his quest once more to search out for this gear. This is where he was soon interrupted by the necro-possessed Dizzy, who happened to have fallen from the May ship. After swiftly getting away, he encounters other characters included Bridget, Kaikisk, Faust, and Eddie. This is where the story splits. In one of the paths, Chipp has to save Milia's Rage's life by facing Venom until the beast is summoned. Venom stood no chance against Chipp. While in the other path, he meets Slayer, who taunted him, which prompts the ninja to vow to become stronger. In the year 2182, Chipp was appointed the personal bodyguard of the president of a country, Erika Bothamiel, in which he was ordered to take down the Assassin's Guild. He eventually battles with Wolf, the man who killed Tsuyoshi. Wolf explains that Tsuyoshi was part of the guild but betrayed them, and that's why he was assassinated. In the end, Chipp spares his life, and Erika is able to form an alliance with Zep. The alliance causes the guild to lose its foothold within the A country. At this point, Kaikisk tells Chipp the reasoning behind Tsuyoshi's assassination. Tsuyoshi was indeed working for the assassins, but he was actually an undercover agent for the police. His cover was blown. He ran away from the syndicate, which is when he picked up Chipp. Chipp's interest now is in what causes a society to fall to ruin. He aspires to become president. the person with absolute political power necessary to combat that clone. As other countries grow, there are still a large number of communities that the government cannot or will not reach out to. These poor, disenfranchised communities were where Chipp does his work, trying to change the social order from the bottom up. At first, him and his companions seemed like the violent group of bandits. But before long, his community grew to be over more than 20,000 strong. This is the moment which seemed Chipp had a chance to fulfill his dreams to becoming president and founded the country, the Eastern Chipp Kingdom. At the same time, Ramethal Valentine declared war on the human race, thinking that her defeat would earn him the international vote necessary to pursue his dreams. Chipp had set off to the ruins of Japan, to where he would face Ramethal directly. Thank you for listening to Chipp Zanuff's lore video. If you like this video and you want more, please feel free to leave a comment below. Like the video. Hit me up on Twitter. You know the rules. You know the deal. And always remember that we do live streams. We try to post as much content we can that's Guilty Gear related. If you have any information you would like to provide, please hit me up. And also, before I let you go, always remember, XR is better. Goodbye.